Hey folks, welcome back to Zelda Majora's Mask. Last time we finished off the Stone Tower Temple. And I reckon it's time we finish this stupid game, don't you think? No, this game isn't stupid. But this LP's been going on for so bloody long. You know there's a giant moon that's gonna cause problems, so why don't we just sort that out once and for all, eh? So this is still on the same cycle as the one we beat the Stone Tower Temple on, but there's nothing wrong with that. Been there, done that. Yep. Yeah, she's ready now. I don't remember if she said that last time. Probably not. I mean, it was at the start of the game, and now it's at the end of the game. And stop it we shall. You just wait, mate. You just wait. It's gonna happen. Like this. What is the song again? There we go. And some things are happening. You may be able to guess what this will involve. What could that noise be? Things aren't going so well, but hey, maybe we can just change that. Yeah, guess who's showing up? It's all the giant friends that we've spent the whole game rescuing. And they're here to help us out. What are they gonna do? Well, what do you think they're gonna do? Yeah, get some big stretches in, guys. You're gonna need it. They're gonna push it back. Look how close it is, my god. But they may have just succeeded. It did. Yay, happy! We saved the world and stuff, go us. I suspect he doesn't, to be honest. I'd be mad at him for a bit more than that if I were you. Well, I wouldn't go that far, Tattle. Yeah. Link's just like, the hell? Mm-hmm. I don't know why the mask didn't just do this in the first place. I don't know why it needed the Skull Kid if it could just be fine on its own. So it's going up there. This is decidedly not good. No, this is not good at all. It's like the best line. Don't tell me. Sounds about right. Yeah, see, Tail knows what's up. I love the silence. Probably us, I think she's referring to. Thanks. Appreciate it. So, if you've been wondering what inside of the moon looks like, you probably wouldn't think it looks like this. But it does. So here we have a lovely field. Complete with just a slight bit of motion blur, because it wouldn't be Majora's Mask without a bit of motion blur, would it? So, this is an interesting part of the game. So if you want to fight the final boss, you talk to Majora's Mask there. However, there are also all of the boss's remains here hanging out. And if you talk to each of them and you give them some of your happy masks, which are all the non-transformation ones, if you have all of them, they will eventually ask you to hand over every single one. And each of them have like a little, I guess a mini dungeon to go through. And if you complete all of these mini dungeons, you will get a final transformation mask down here, which is called the Fierce Deities Mask. It basically turns you into, I guess, a sort of adult Link who is super powerful and has an awesome sword that has like sword beams and stuff. And it's really, really cool. But that is why you need all the masks. Because if you want to get that mask, you need all the other masks. And then you will finally get that. And then you can use it to fight the final boss. But we're not doing that. Perhaps in the long run, it may have made this fight easier. I can't quite say. But it's absolutely possible without it, and that's what we're gonna do. Now, if there was ever a time for one of these, mainly for convenience out of anything else, I think it would be right now. So we're doing it. Yeah, yeah, let's play. In quotes. Yeah, sure. Not creepy at all. So, I have to say, I don't remember this fight very well. What do we want here? Probably these. Definitely the sword. I guess we'll keep the bunny hood. We probably won't use it for a bit, but it's gonna be good to have. Okay. I'm slightly terrified because I am fairly certain some of the attacks do 4 hearts of damage. I'm pretty sure that's the case, so I'm kind of, you know... yeah, let's just do it, shall we? What could possibly go wrong apart from everything? So all of the boss remains come out. And here's the mask in question. Yep. We're fighting the mask. It's about time, isn't it? Alright, the fun begins. So, we gotta hit him in the back. Him, it, I don't know. Whatever you like. That was potentially a good shot. Now, I want to say there's a limited number of arrows we can use here. It's really hard to get a good shot here. Like I said, I don't really remember this fight, so I don't really remember the best strategies here, so this is going to be interesting. So he's going to come down. I think if we can get a hit on it at all, it'll get stunned. But it's a difficult shot, huh? Maybe we'll go for one of those if we can, when he comes back down. It's gonna be the best way to do it, I think. Alright, let's see here. Ah, I'm too scared. I don't know how much damage he does. He's moving a lot, isn't he? There we go. Alright, you're on, buddy. Okay, so doing that makes the remains come off the wall, and they're gonna be annoying. So I believe we can light arrow them. We can. But there's another way to deal with them. I think Majora's Mask will shoot out like a little laser beam, and you can reflect that with the mirror shield. Ooh, that's a heart of damage. That's not great. Okay, we can block those. That's good to know. Here we go. Let's try this. You gotta find the right spot a bit. Yeah, that's not easy, is it? But that's probably going to be the best way to do it, because I think that'll kill them straight up if you reflect it long enough. So possibly we want to target them? No, that goes way too high. Oh good, this is excellent. Just gonna stay here, because, yeah, good camera, thank you. I'm tempted to heal because I have no idea how much damage attacks do here. I do not like this right now. No, that's a bad idea. Okay, let's have a look here. Got one. By total happenstance, really. At least one's down. Are you doing that again? It's fine, I'll leave you to it. Let's watch the other ones, honestly. Come on, mask. I know you want to fire another laser at me. Nope, you're doing that. Okay. Yikes! That was a bit much. Come on, do your laser beam. I just want to be rid of these guys. If at all possible. Here we go. Alright, let's try it. Oh, it's so hard with the dead zone on the virtual console. Gotta make a reference to that again, don't we? Maybe we'll just shoot them, eh? Maybe that's the best way to do it. Oh! No! No, 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 no. None of that. None of that. None of that at all. No, sir. I'm probably gonna get hit immediately, aren't I? Unless we roll out of it. Nope, I knew that was gonna happen. Alright. I admit I don't have high hopes right now. Nope. Okay, 2 light arrows I think that was? Please stop being on fire. Oh, oh wow, that actually does add up. Oh my god. Are there hearts here? Probably not. That'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Where are you? I don't even know where you are, mate. Ew! Jeez, pushing us into the wall. That one's gone. Okay, yeah, that's the faster way to do it. Just use the light arrows. Okay, so we're back down to just you, my friend. I'm gonna use another one of these, I think. Alright, let's see what we can do. Ooh. Oh, there's like a brief spot there where you might be able to get him as he comes back. We can hit him with it too. Yeah. Okay, maybe. He went flying. I did not expect him to go that far. Let's catch up if we can. Nope, he's already back. Never mind. Just gonna stand there? Okay. Ooh, he's spinning around a bit more now. I don't know, man. He's going for it now. Look at him go. That did no damage. That's surprising. Ah. Whoa. 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 Did the game just freeze for a second there, or was that just me? It looked like it just froze for a second. Maybe I'm losing my mind, or maybe that didn't come through on the recording. I don't know, but that's what that looked like, and that was concerning. I'm probably really sucking at this part, aren't I? There's probably some excellent way to do it that I just don't know. Doing that again? Fine. Okay, we move on to Phase 2, because of course there's a Phase 2. This is where it gets a little bit weird, to say the least, but it's Majora's Mask, of course it's gonna get weird. So here's the incarnation. It's a thing. It's definitely a thing. I'd like to log on. There we go. He's just gonna, you know, do his own thing. Have a grand old time. Yep, those are things. I'm just gonna block all of them. And then he falls over sometimes. There you go. It's so strange, there really aren't words. Oh, we nearly had him. There we go. That was good. Oh, look at this combo. So that was the easy part, honestly. Then we get to this. And this is where things get not fun. From what I remember, this is really freaking hard. Here's Majora's Wrath. It's the final form, and I remember it being awful. So those whips, they are bad. They are really bad. Let's absolutely keep our guard up. Oh, that worked. I just shot at random and hoped, and it worked, to my surprise. Shield. Ooh. Lock on, please. We are doing surprisingly well. Get him! There we go, there we go. No, I don't like these. I remember these being bad. I think they explode or something. Oh yeah! Oh my god. Whew. We just did it, folks. 3 hearts, Majora's Mask. I think it was that 2 or 3 deaths? I think it was 2 deaths. And no deaths on that final boss, which is a big surprise to me. Wow. There you go. How about that? How about that? And now, of course, the moon explodes, because what else would it do? But Link's still in there. He's probably fine. That's a lovely rainbow. And he was like, ha! Yeah, I don't think we ever... Did we ever talk to that guy in particular? Because if you talk to him on the night of the final night, he's just like, if it's gonna fall, then let it fall already. He just doesn't believe it at all. And yeah, now he can believe it. Dawn of a new day. Lovely. Yep, we're all good. Oh yeah, these guys. Yeah, it's kind of what I suspected. I thought they knew the Skull Kid somehow. I can't remember how that comes about exactly. Oh, he's all sad. Yeah, go give him a hug. He needs one. And off they go, humming their theme song, if you like. He's real sad. I don't blame him. As the game has made clear, we know that it wasn't his fault. It was the mask's fault. To be fair, he shouldn't have stolen the mask in the first place. But, you know, it's what happens sometimes, I guess. He's learned his lesson. I hope. Oh yes, we most certainly did. I agree, they are a nice thing to have. Go on, Link. Now that there is a callback to Ocarina of Time. There's a side thing where you can play Saria's song to a Skull Kid in the Lost Woods. Which means this is the same one from that game. I freaking hope so. Super dangerous having that thing around. Yep, now it's just a nice collector's item, thank goodness for that. He's not even gonna say bye to the Skull Kid? Man. Wise words. Oh, the jump cuts on his animations always get me. Like, I know it's on purpose, but that's what makes it creepy. Not as many as we could have, believe me. Yeah, definitely. Off he goes. That's exactly what I expected her to say. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Wow, not even gonna invite us, Tattle. And Link's okay with it, I guess. No worries. And there you have it, folks. That's a good ending. I do like that ending. So ends Majora's Mask. A lovely little 3-heart run. And honestly, I did not have nearly as much trouble as I thought I would. I expected to die more than I did, it must be said. Like, let's see. We died... Well, the first one was the Akana Castle King, right? And then there was that one slip-up in the Stone Tower Temple where I just should have healed but didn't. And that was it, right? How crazy is that? And I didn't even get the defense upgrade from the Great Bay fairies. I'm honestly surprised at how well I did. Yeah, that's really, really cool. And it was, yeah, really cool to do. This is the part where I mention just how freaking long it has taken me to record this. I started recording this LP September last year. It is now September this year. It's taken me a freaking year to record this, and it hasn't even been that long. I've done longer LPs. I think what it's been is just uni stuff. It's been so busy lately. You get so little holidays off because I'm doing uni in trimesters instead of semesters. So it's 3 trimesters a year instead of 2 semesters a year. So you get less holidays and have more stuff to do, but it means you get a course done in 2 years instead of 3, so, you know, that's kind of cool. But it's taken so long, and it really shouldn't have. Like, I should have dedicated some time just at some, like, weekend or something to just sit down and do it. Like I kind of have these last 2 recording sessions. These last 2 recording sessions, I've done like the last, what, 6 or 7 parts in like a couple days? I should have just done that from the beginning. That's how I should mainly do LPs, to be honest. Like, sometimes there's these long gaps that they don't need to be. And yeah, it's just taken so long for me to do this. And if there's been anyone who has been watching and eagerly waiting for there to be another part, I apologize, because you've been waiting for months at a time, and that should never happen. That should just never be the case. And it's really bad on my part. I'm gonna say it straight up. I should get better. I should have some kind of schedule, but again, I'm not gonna guarantee that, because you can never guarantee these things. There's some big LPs out there that take ages between videos, between series, between whatever. And I totally understand that. Like, this is the case, this has been the case for me with this Let's Play, and that's sometimes life gets in the way. That's what happens, you know? And sometimes I feel like the viewers don't really get that. They're like, oh, he hasn't uploaded in like a week, I'm gonna unsubscribe. Like, don't be like that. People have lives, people have things to do, you know? So, yeah. I hope in the future I will be able to upload better. I'm not gonna guarantee that, because things happen sometimes. But that's what I'd like to do. Anyway, so all these credit scenes, some scenes will show and some won't, depending on what happy masks you got. You've seen there've been a few cases of, hey, that's a mask we haven't seen before. That means if we got that mask, there would be a little scene that plays for it. But for some of these we have skipped a few, so they're not all gonna show. But not a huge deal at the end of the day. It's like I was saying, I think us having 3 hearts wouldn't really have changed a whole lot. Oh god, that one. Oh, that mask right there. That one is a massive pain. If you don't know, that's the side quest that spans the entire 3-day cycle. And you finish it with like 2 minutes before the world explodes. It's pretty great. Oh, that one, my god. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't think 3 hearts would have changed getting a lot of the remaining masks, honestly. Because a fair few of the remaining ones that we didn't get, they're ones that you get from this long 3-day side quest. And I think some of them you can have to do a second time or something like that. Like, there's some reason that you have to do the whole quest twice. I can't say I quite remember what that is exactly. But there is a reason for it, which is really annoying because it takes ages. But that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother thing that you guys didn't see, unfortunately. I'm sure there's interesting 100% playthroughs out there or whatever. If you're interested in that, go look up one of those. But this has been a fun LP to do, I have to say, even if it has taken me a year to do. Like, I started this LP this time last year. No LP of this short should take a year to do. But it has. There's been complications not only with uni, but other things too. But I've finally finished it. Thank goodness for that. This is a weight off of my shoulders that it's finally done. And Link sets off into the forest once more to continue his search for Navi, who he never found throughout this adventure, but we ended up saving the world, so that's good. Nice reference to the Lost Woods there. And it's the end. The end of the game. There you have it, folks. Yeah, this has been a thing. This has been a very, very long thing to come out. But it's been a thing. So at this point, the game expects you to turn the N64 off. There is an auto-save at this point. When you next load up your save file, it'll be just the start of the cycle again. And so this means that if you got the Fierce Deity mask, you get to keep it. So, and you do get all your happy masks back, because it would be kind of weird if you just didn't get them. But that means, yeah, you can use the Fierce Deity mask, which is cool. But of course we didn't do that, because that takes a long time, and it wasn't really necessary, and we beat the final boss with surprisingly little trouble. I have to admit, I expected to die several times on that final boss, and somehow we didn't. Because I remember having so much trouble with Majora's Wrath, and we just did it totally fine. I reckon a big contributor to us doing so well there was the Great Fairy Sword, because that thing does a lot of damage, and it definitely must have helped there. That was really cool. So, yeah, it's awesome that we didn't have much trouble. But yeah, I think that's enough from me. And that brings an end to this very, very long sort of Let's Play that should not have taken this long. So, I hope you've enjoyed watching it when it's come out over a long time. I hope you've enjoyed well, you probably haven't enjoyed waiting for it, but somehow I hope that you have. I hope you found this interesting. Maybe if you want to try your own 3-heart run, this might help you. But yeah, it's been an interesting thing to do. I've liked doing a challenge run, and I may think about more challenge runs in the future. But a small hint as to what I'm going to do for my next Let's Play, I'm thinking of doing a blind LP. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do next, and I think a blind LP will be really fun. If you don't know, a blind LP is where the player has not played the game before. So I think that could be a lot of fun. It'll be interesting to see my reactions and stuff. What game is it? You'll just have to find out, won't you? That's something for me to know and you to figure out later. So look forward to that in the future. How far in the future? Could be a little while, I'm gonna be honest. There could be some time between this and the next one. But hopefully it will come soon. Hopefully it'll be soon. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.